So can you actually hear me speaking right now? Let me see. Can you hear me speaking right now? Because I'm speaking right now, and on my switchboard it says, did the music end? Okay, you can't hear me now? Okay. I'm going to say a sentence. I want somebody to repeat it for me. My name is Iconoclast. Type that into the chat if you can actually hear me now. Because I can't. It says on my thing, it says waiting for host to call in. This is what pisses me off about this fucking thing. That's why I never start a show after 1 o'clock. Chat is a few seconds behind you. I know that, but okay, you say you can still hear me, so that's good. Anyway, I was going to say, okay, good, you heard me. I was going to say something. Thanks, Ken, for repeating that. I appreciate it. I was going to say that, I have this thing. Petey, you were talking about me actually, you might see me fade away after things get busy for my businesses and things like that. Well, refresh, okay. I'm refreshing. And let's see if it's still working. It still says waiting for host to call in. So whatever, as long as you can hear me, it doesn't matter. Well, now I can't access my files now. I can't even get to my file. Oh, there they are. Whatever, as long as you can hear me, it's cool. So anyway, the thing about me is, though, like ever since I was a teenager, I have been a night owl, or even before that, but I stay up really, really late, even when I have appointments the next day. Now, usually if I have an appointment early, I have to take a sleeping pill, like an Ambien, like I was talking about in the other room before, or I have to take a what the hell happened? Your cat got beat up by Chewbacca? What the fuck are you talking about, Lady Slugga? What are you talking about? Is Chewbacca your other cat's name or something? Your cat got hurt? I'm sorry. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Hold on. 860, you're on the air. Hello, can't hear you.
What's going on?
Okay, can't hear you. Okay. Anyway, so I have been always really a night owl or whatever, and anyway, I found out later the reason that I am is because I have what's called delayed sleep phase syndrome, where I'm not an insomniac. An insomniac can't go to sleep. Like, they can't go to sleep no matter what. Like, Amy Monet, or A. Monet, who is Vince's producer chick, whatever, she was saying in his chat room earlier that she's an insomniac. She can't go to sleep. She's been awake since Wednesday, and she just can't go to sleep. Well, I would never go to sleep if I didn't have to go to sleep. But my problem is different than insomnia, because I can go to sleep when I get tired and I can lay down and stuff. I can go to sleep eventually. But for me, the problem is, like most people's body clocks, your natural circadian rhythms make you go to sleep like when the sun rises, your body wakes up, and when you go to sleep when the sun goes down, your body starts to shut down for sleep time. So people naturally get tired as the night gets longer, and people start to naturally wake up when the sun hits the window or comes in the morning or whatever. Whether you can see the sun or not, your body just tends to wake up. Well, for me, I'm just the opposite. So my natural body clock, if I don't have anything to do, like in a week or something, and I can just hang out and do what I want, then I will stay up until about 6 a.m. is my average. Usually I stay up till about 6 a.m. And at 6 a.m., I go to bed, and I usually wake up at like 3 or 4 p.m., okay? Which is why I always have this show so late. Now, if I have a meeting or something, let's say like at 10 o'clock in the morning or whatever, I take a Unisom, if that works. Sometimes it doesn't because I get immune to them. Or I'll take an Ambien or some other kind of sleeping pill or something to put me out. And that's the only way I can go to sleep, because my mind is constantly going all the time. It's probably an ADD thing or something as well. And my body clock is so fucked up. So, and I try to get on a normal schedule, like where I just kind of turn my body clock onto a normal schedule. But no matter what I do, my body just always reverts back to that 6 a.m. go to sleep, 3 3 p.m. wake up kind of thing. I've always been that way. So it's just very strange. So who knows? Looks like we have another caller. Caller 404, you're on the air.
Howdy.
Hi.
Hey, I just wanted to ask a question, and I'm not trying to be facetious, so don't get over emotional or anything, all right?
Why would you think I'd be over emotional because I'm gay?
Well, not over emotional, just don't get emotional.
Okay, go ahead.
That's the question. What would you say is the reason gays are more prone to the arts? What is it about the arts that the gays seem to do so well at?
That's a good question.
And not only the arts, but fashions and interior design,
right?
Music, dance.
Yep, true.
Go ahead.
I guess it's the same. It's the same reason. Maybe the same reason that many African Americans are better at sports than a lot of Caucasian people. I mean, better at some sports. Maybe it's the same reason. Maybe it's something to do with the way we are. I don't know. It's probably something to do with our brain chemistry or something. Our brain chemistry is maybe set the way it is, gay men specifically, to be acclimated towards those things. I mean, most gay men I know, not all, but most gay men I know are very good at those things you just mentioned. And like my husband, on the other hand, is completely not. He sucks at all that stuff. So it's not every gay guy, but I don't know. That's a really good question. Actually, I've never been able to answer that question, but it's true.
You've thought of it before?
Yeah, I have thought of it before, but I've never had an answer for that question because I don't know why. I don't know what makes a gay guy so much more.
Guess? What would you guess your being in the life? What would you guess? What would you chalk it up as? Just a guesstimate.
Why gay men are better?
Yeah.
Probably because we're more sensitive, generally speaking, and someone who's more sensitive is probably going to be more attuned to those kinds of things like the arts and fashion and things you mentioned earlier, music. Whereas someone who's less sensitive, more driven by major aggression or something, which a lot of heterosexual men are, I'm not saying all, but are going to be far more interested in more of those kinds of things, like more like football or whatever. I don't know. So I think that's probably why, because most gay men are far more sensitive. And I don't just mean sensitive as in like touchy-feely sensitive. I mean sensitive and kind of more in tune with people and the way that women are as well. So I think that's probably why. Yeah. What do you think?
I've just noticed that thing seems to be the trend. And, I mean, there even was a show, the Gay Eye for the Straight Guy.
Yeah, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy?
Yeah, Queer Eye. And I noticed that on a lot of the home remodeling channels, they're usually gay couples or gay men that's doing the remodeling or doing the consulting for the remodeling.
Yeah, I know.
And I mean, to be honest, I mean, as far as the work goes, good taste is good taste. A good eye is a good eye.
Right.
And I was just wondering, I mean, you guys got some kind of secret college or what is it?
No, we don't. But I was going to say that I don't know why, but I know ever since I was a little kid, I was, when I was like, I don't say like 6 or 7 years old. I remember I would be rearranging my mom's house and rearranging her living room, rearranging my room, and telling her what to do with this and do with that. It's just it's always been a natural inclination I've had. Now, not every gay guy has that inclination, but generally speaking, yes, you're right. Most gay men seem to have that inclination. So, but I think that's why. I think it's just that we're more sensitive to those things. And because we're more sensitive, we're attracted to those kinds of things like the arts and things, and that's probably why. I don't know. It's a good question, though. Glad you asked it. Good question.
That was it.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling. I appreciate it.
All right.
Have a good night. Okay, so that was a good question because I actually I thought about that in the past, but I've never asked it of myself or to really look into it deeper why that is. But it is true that most gay men are far more interested in the arts and better at it, and I don't know why. If you ask for an interior designer, like I'm an interior designer as well as an architecture person, if you're a designer, most people want a gay guy to do their houses, like especially the rich women in Dallas, whatever, as clients I've had, they love that I'm a gay guy. And I don't know if I guess it's so that I can be I can go shopping with them, whatever. They know it'll be fun, and I don't know what it is. And that's another question. Why is it that gay guys have this huge affinity for straight women, and straight women have this huge affinity for gay men? And I think it's because, probably because heterosexual women, and I'm not one, so I can't really answer this question, but they're not threatened by gay guys the way they would be by a heterosexual man whom may be wanting to go out with them or whatever, to have sex with them or whatever, to kind of predatorily trying to get in their pants when they know with a gay guy they're safe, it's not going to happen. I mean, I've had plenty of female friends who've gone out with me, when I used to go out and to the clubs and stuff in my 20s, and they come out with me just to get away from their frat boy boyfriends and people like that, so they could just relax and know they wouldn't be hit on. And I think, I don't know. The thing is, people often say that, or think, people who don't understand or are kind of ignorant about gay people say, oh, well, hey, Pinko the Bear, yeah, club in Dallas in my 20s would have been the Village Station. That's right. It was the Village Station. And now it's Station 4. That's where we went, was the Village Station. We went to Village Station, went to JR's, we went to TMC, the Roundup. We went to all those things in those days. Oh, yeah, the records place. I remember that one. You must be from Dallas, Pinko. Awesome. Somebody from Dallas who knows about the gay scene. That's cool. Anyway, so it's true. Women seem to be much more comfortable with gay guys for that reason, and they know we're not going to hit on them, whatever, and it's just more of an affinity for each other. And I think gay guys, what I started to say a second ago is that gay guys often, people say, oh, gay men hate women, and that's why they're gay. Well, that's fucking ridiculous. It's completely against the truth, because the truth is gay men love women. I love women. Love women. I just don't love women. You know what I mean? So I love women, but I don't want to sleep with them. And I think because of that, because sex is taken out of the equation, I think people, gay men and women, can have a relationship built on trust and just like a woman would with another girlfriend or a guy with a guy, but it's on a different level. It's a different level of understanding. I don't really know how to explain it completely, but that's what I'd say. Oh, Pinko says he DJ'd in the straight clubs but would dance in the gay bars for his nights off. He was the Greenville Avenue kind of DJ. Oh, yeah, I used to go to Greenville Avenue when I was at SMU, which was the first of my colleges I went to, my first degree I got there. And I used to go there all the time, Greenville Avenue. Greenville Avenue was awesome. I loved it. It was so much fun. But it was totally different than the Strip, which is why I liked it, because the truth is I would get so fucking sick of all the gay people all the time. I am not somebody who likes to be around gay people all the time. I like to be around a mix of people, gay people, straight people, bi people, whatever, different colors, because to me it really makes things more interesting and more fun to have all kinds of people around me. So that's why I have all kinds of friends.